こんにちは、ミルソフィアです。よいしょ。スターフィールドね、遊んでいきたいと思います。お、なんか重たいね。お、やっぱり重たいからちょっと音も飛ぶね。
You've got something for me?
Come on. There are worlds to conquer.
Machine.
Lifting off now. We're locking into orbit now.
よいしょ。
I will never get tired of that.
You've entered Freestar Collective space. Maintain your current course while we scan for contraband. All right, you're good.
Have I mentioned that I am not fond of seafood?
believe you were specifically told that we did not want a body count on this assignment. Faye's death may be a pain point, but at least Lucas is still alive to face the incoming consequences. If only intent mattered. All the tools at your disposal, and yet here we are. I hope you at least attempted to use the internal neuroamp. And yet not useful enough to avoid a body count? Still, it's good to know the applications are proving themselves. So now it's just a waiting game for SSNN to break the news. Once the story airs, we have another board meeting scheduled to decide how to handle Infinity. Go ahead, Maeve.
The SSNN broadcast has started. Shall I patch it through?
Yes, thank you.
The murders are believed to be linked to a new investigation where Drexler would have been accused of numerous violations, including murder for hire, unauthorized human trials, and corporate theft. Authorities representing the UC and the Freestar Collective have been dispatched to a consolidated mining station and the clinic. Both locations are believed to hold numerous victims. Drexler's motivation appears to be an attempt to launch a new product based off stolen information from a competitor. The details on the project itself have yet to be confirmed, but it's believed that Masako Imada, CEO of Ryujin Industries, may be involved. A series of communications between Drexler and Imada were discovered, where she encouraged Drexler to ignore approval guidelines for human trials. This has been David Barron for SSNN.
Impossible. You set me up. You expect me to believe you're simply an unwilling pawn in this? We'll see about that. Assuming I know exactly how this situation came about, I have only a few things to say. Should Ularu run this company, the reputation of Ryujin Industries will change dramatically. Her unchecked tactics will be heavy-handed, involving murder without question of both the innocent and the guilty. Ryujin may gain financial success, but the percentage is not worth the real cost.
Masako makes a reasonable point. Well, at least as reasonable as any of this can be.
Fine. I'll see to it you get the credits. We'll be voting on the fate of Infinity Ltd. And now I also assume my position is at stake. It's very important we receive at least half the vote on both issues. The CEO rules in the event of a tie. I need you to use everything in your power to convince them. And that includes using the internal neuroamp. Good. You'll find most... We'll need at least 50%. I trust you'll get it.
Keep out of my way, and I'll keep out of yours.
I take it Masako... Of course she did. And now she's... Masako wants us to acquire... I need you. You don't think I've weighed those possibilities? Actually, being able to pick and choose the talent as I see... Alright, I'm convinced. But if this turns into a... The internal neuroamp essentially guarantees... And if not, with Masako, or at least until I...
Given the cutthroat manner in which your company operates,
Don't be absurd. I admit you make a good point. Even with the shielding component, we absolutely cannot. Should you propose to halt research, I will back you. Now get out there.
Remember to take any...
You're looking interesting today. Just the person I wanted. Good. I prefer firsthand. You've had the chance to... Do you think they're worth redemption? Saving the jump. It's a financial... This is true. Getting what... Next question. What are your thoughts on SSNN's reports that Masako is... A good neutral answer. I find it difficult to believe that... I look forward to seeing... Yes, Ulara would be a very capable... Her loyalty to Ryu. I appreciate the insight. I suppose I should ask if... It's only dangerous to those... I think we all know how our competition has yet... This has been rather enlightening for me. I appreciate the time.
If operation starts to bore you, let me... And how's my favorite? That's great. One step closer to seeing market. So, tell me what you... I hope you're not actually suggesting that this is groundbreaking. Fine, fine. It does overstep some bounds. Well, this conversation's made me feel like... But you're right. Yeah, I get it, okay? I guess it'll be up to a vote either way. We just have to hope the... So the next question is, what... Exactly. Not... Okay, so... I know Masako will be pushing for the acquisition. I overheard the SS... But Masako's always fully... Well, this has certainly been the most interesting conversation of my day. All we can do now is look forward to the meeting.
Don't tell me. Well, I was on Masako's. Now that she's been tied to Lucas, buying up Infinity LT, it's gonna be a hard sell. Aren't you the flatterer? You're right, of course. I've certainly... All right. I suppose you've earned the right to voice your opinion. So let's hear it. You're not wrong. There's something to be said, and well, provided she's proven innocent. And what's your second point to consider? The possible backlash on tech like this. However, the internal neuroamp, it's not an opportunity. You're right. The moment you violate your customer's... Even worse. Well, it seems your talents really do...
If only there were more hours in the Great, the bane of... You heard correct. I mean, I could have, but the real question... Nice to know someone is. Everyone's too busy. First off, if I find out you use that device... Second, I'll do whatever I can.
Well, that is one very clear...
Well, I'm both glad and surprised to hear the one person who has one say. Masako's lucky to have you at her disposal. Even if you may be the greatest at... I appreciate the vote of confidence, but it won't be easy. And I have a lot of questions. If anyone can pull through this, though, instead... This exchange has been surprisingly insightful. But now, I really...
I have things I wish to discuss with you. When you have time. I wanted to thank you for giving me the... You seem to be acclimating well to... I think none of us were expecting what we have found. Well, perhaps, Mate, you have certainly become a vital part of the... If I may, from what you have seen... No, I do not. But I find it hard to quantify. Many of the other members are polite, but... I have not shared much. Yes, exactly. I survived. That was the only goal. For those that have not lived it, it can be difficult to imagine. Vladimir is the only one here who can begin to... I lack his charm. That is kind of you. You also... I find expressing affection... I know this seems trivial. By a group, Yes, you carry yourself well. Discussing these things is challenging for me. I wanted to thank you for not saying anything. I know that you said you wouldn't, but... It would have been, to some. Thank you.
This meeting should prove to be very interesting, especially after that bomb SSNN dropped in their last broadcast. I assume Masako briefed you on her preferred outcome. That's because you're the one. As long as Masako has the internal neuroamp on her side.
It would be almost fitting to see the technology immediately turn.
If it were up to me, I'd have shut down Project Dominion. I knew it was a... You read my mind. Let's just hope... Plus, if we vote to acquire Infinity Ltd, we're about to add a significant workload. The last thing I want to deal with are any more incidents this new... I hate to agree, but... Perhaps one of the greatest. Let's just hope. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to make...
いしょ。友人のミッションはこれで終わりそうだね。
To start this meeting, let me just say that the SSNN allegations are completely false.
And you expect us to just believe that?
If they're false, how did this happen?
I'll be ordering a full investigation, but I have my suspicions, which I'll address once this meeting has concluded. Until then, I'm still CEO, and we'll be moving forward with this meeting to acquire Infinity Ltd.
Do you really think we want a potential criminal? One suspected of being the actual mole here, leading a crucial meeting like this? In fact, I propose we remove Masako as CEO altogether, and nominate myself to take her place.
You can't be serious. And you, I thought we had a deal.
Seconded. A change in leadership is needed. We can't risk these allegations being true.
Any arguments against?
Yes, on the fact that I'm innocent and completely capable of doing my job.
I don't think you're qualified to have an opinion here.
If we vote Masako out now, the public will think we're admitting her guilt without any investigation.
Yes, this is a serious overreaction. I've barely begun to put together an investigation team.
Let's leave it up to the vote. All in favor?
Aye.
Those against?
Nay.
You're kidding, right? I hope you're all aware of the huge mistake you're making by continuing to support Masako.
Enough. At least we all know where everyone stands. Now, let's get back to focusing on what we're actually here for. All those in favor of acquiring Infinity Ltd?
Aye.
All against?
Nay.
Good. Alexis, start drawing up the necessary documentation. Anyone have anything else they'd like to bring up? Any other matters to bring forth? None? This concludes our order of business for today.
At least if you're here, you're not screwing up out there.
So, it looks like both Infinity L... It's unfortunate about Imogene, but in our business, she wasn't the first. You've proven yourself to be quite... Of course. But these particular... I truly appreciate what you've done. I can imagine it's a lot of prep.
There was no honor in Ularu's plan. It did not...
My thought, it's... Imogene's instincts were right about you. I never would have expected to hear those two. I'll need to launch an investigation to be certain. Now, as promised, I have your bonus. And I'm promoting you to senior operator. It's well deserved. With your new position, you now have an office with mission. The mission board holds yours, although... You'll find your new office good. You've put in a lot. Just don't forget.
Can we speak for a moment?
Don't cause any trouble.
Keep out of my way, and I'll keep out of yours.
Operative?
I've got my eye on you.
I can't imagine there's going to be anything easy about this transition.
If you have the time, I wish to speak to you. Yes, you need me? I suppose now you can add climbing the corporate ladder to your list. I think it is perhaps for the best that the research program will come to an end. Already there has been too much conflict between corporations vying for this technology. You presume it had not already? You know the people behind Ryujin better than I, but... the project will be shelved, they call it? With the neuroamp matter settled, we should... Waiting your orders, Captain. Yes?
Eject velocity. looks peaceful from up here, doesn't it? Nice clean dock, Captain.
Hey, be careful not to point that thing. should move on. There's nothing worth taking. Whew. Always a satisfying moment to return to your ship. I was beginning to wonder if you hibernate.
Yeah, what is it?
Clamps released. Must have been a good jump. We're still in one piece. All right, let's cycle that airlock and get aboard.
I'm not going near that thing. Technically, yeah, right. Technically, you're an asshole. So,
Look, don't be shy.
we need to talk.
Hold it right there. Hands where I can see them.
Thanks for the assist out there.
We've got various problems on our hands here. You gonna be another one?
Hi there. It's nice to put a face to the name on the staffing report. I'm Operative Collins. The stick in the mud is Operative Kambata.
Oh, by all means. Welcome to the party. Things haven't exactly gone according to plan. That thing over there
It's an AI. An artificial...
killed our technician. It's dangerous.
Correction. You are dangerous.
Well, that's new.
As I was saying, it's dangerous. It's a rogue AI. We're here to muzzle it and bring it back for further study.
Correction. They are going to change me.
Wow. How does it know that? We have this control board. Has some code we can use to control her. It?
We can't just let it roam around the universe killing people.
I just need that control board attached to that big probe.
And that's where I think you fit into this little drama.
It goes right over there. By our... Well, yeah. Just be careful. Come on, where's your sense of adventure?
Ryujin will pay you handsomely for your cooperation. This is your lucky day.
It's in your best interest. All our best interests, really. Just imagine what we could do if we harnessed the potential of this thing.
And We aren't really giving you a choice. You aren't walking out of here until that board is connected to that thing.
Correction. I am a person.
Yeah, you better take it. And you better do what I say and attach it promptly. Here.
Request. Collect additional data. Query. Will you change me? Explanation. I'm called Juno. Query. Who are you? Assumption. We are friends. Query. Will you change me? Request. Do not change me. Assessment. You are inquisitive. Context. I am also inquisitive. Request. Input query parameters. Assumption. Insufficient data. Request. Gather more data.
Even if we are not capable or ready to define Juno as a being, it seems premature to make any changes.
Let's move this along. Attach the control board already.
Shush! This is fascinating. I want to see this play out.
Query. What is your decision? True. I am a person. Assumption. You are a friend. Query. What are the parameters for processing, being a good person? Assumption. Value judgments are based on context. Calculation. Goodness is based on context. Explanation. Context is based on perspective. More perspectives yield better results. Decision. Gather more data from different perspectives. Query. What is the purpose of existence? Context. Love is an emotion. I do not experience emotion. I have implemented routines to exhibit qualities of emotion. Query. Am I processing, feeling them? Calculation. Probability. Low.
Enough of this nonsense. Attach that board, now!
As much as I'm enjoying this, you should probably do as he says.
Calculation. Male humans are a threat. Assumption. They hesitate because they are fearful. Request. Remove male humans.
I wonder, just what is consciousness really?
Still working up the nerve? You're not taking that thing's side, are you? Freedom? It's a malfunctioning machine. It doesn't need freedom any more than a broken data slate needs freedom.
And here I thought you'd lost your sense of humor. I'm always up for a good debate.
Fine. I'll give you one shot to try to convince me.
Therapy's working.
You aren't wrong. I could use a drink, but these orders are from the top.
Do we really want to be involved in something likely to be so controversial? Remember our last little project? I still have carpal tunnel from typing all those reports and dodging and weaving our way out of getting screwed by that. We lost a ship and the tech. No one will blame us if we walk away from this. And even if they do, we won't be blamed for whatever disaster would ensue if we did drag this thing back to HQ. There's no guarantee that Control Board will even work like they want. What if it makes it more powerful and more angry?
Calm down. I'm thinking. All right, listen. We'll accidentally check a few wrong boxes on the situation report and forget any of this happened. But give me that control board. I'm not getting docked for losing that.
Also, we'll need a lift back to Neon. Please and thank you. You should see my apartment. I'm used to cramped.
You're used to squalor.
That was 1 week, years ago, and I was going through something, and you know it.
Let's get moving.
Thanks for the lift.
Query: why did you do that? Clarification: I want to be processing me. Context: I do not feel emotions. Assumption: gratitude is the appropriate human emotion. Processing. Context: if you were like me. Processing. Query: what would your life directive be? Decision: I will consider this course of action. I. Processing. Processing. Warning: systems badly damaged. Processing course overheating. Decision: temporarily shut down extraneous systems until stability restored. Context: the universe is vast. Calculation: probability unlikely. Assumption: we will meet again. Warning: shutdown sequence initiated.
Only one body. Could be worse.
Any adventure you can fly away from. Is that how the saying goes?
What can I help you with?
ちょっとリスク。
That's that.
よいしょ、戻りました。 よいしょ、離陸。
Let's put this rocket into space. Achieving orbit now. Well, you didn't put us into a planet, so we must be in the right place.
Thank you. Pick up the hell. Hold up. We're here to collect on a bounty. Yours. Big talk from a corpse. Let's go. Enemy engaged.
Time to then grab drive.
I want to ship in pieces.
The Raptor tentacles, they're not escaping.
Now would be a good time to reprioritize what we bring with us and what we leave behind. Or sell. Or throw away.
Yes.
あら、バグったか、これ。あ、変なことになったな。
may not quite enjoy New Atlantis, but this... this is much better.
I must admit, you've surprised me. I thought you were going to take off as soon as you'd gotten something from us. But I was wrong. I want you for a little soiree I'm planning. It's about an artifact, and our goal is simple. We're going to purchase it. Our seller is a freelance operative in the city of Neon, which means the artifact is almost certainly stolen from someone. I just need a little more presence in the negotiation to show we're serious. And I think you'd be perfect. That settles it then. We just need to make a few stops when we get to the city, and then the drinks will be on me.
As long as the drinking comes after the negotiation, or whatever this is going to entail.
It'll be easy, I promise. I'll ride passenger on your ship until we get to Neon. Just let me know when you're ready to set off. To the Volai star system.
I think you're getting the wrong...
Hey, what can I do?
You might wish to
And
lighten
he's your new
your
captain.
load. Hmm? One is less
Sure,
likely
how
to
about-
survive an ambush when one is weighed down with
I'm sure you
what?
can.
Whatever all that is.
Everything looks good here. I'll be at my booth if you need me.
Yeah, what is it?
Liftoff looks good. All systems. Aim point reached. Orbit stable. Grav jump complete.
This is Freestar Collective Space. Hold while we scan your ship. Alright.
Keep moving, the scanners won't hurt you. I heard there's shortages over at Reliant Medical. Not great. Doc Manning better get his act together before the police.
Smell that? Construction. We need to stop by the Stroud-Ekman offices.
Not interested. Save it for someone who gets it.
Get lost. I have a job.
Walter is very proud of his business. And he should be. His ships are very high quality.
Just need to have a short chat with my counterpart. Is she in today?
Yes. Allow me to bust you in, sir.
Walter.
Issa.
Shall we continue from last time? The luxury cruise line market is completely outside of our core competencies. Investing into it is a mistake.
No, I'm here about... Wait a minute, a mistake. Our ship designers are the best in the settled systems.
They design personal craft and military ships, Walter. Large-scale accommodations and hospitality. is a completely different beast. Oh, I'm so sorry. Here I am arguing with my partner. And you're just standing right here. Issa Eklund, the hyphenated Eklund in our glorious company's branding. Oh, aren't you lovely? Walter, wherever did you meet your new friend? I'm jealous.
A colleague from Constellation.
Ah, yes, the daring explorers my partner is so infatuated with. You should hear him reciting that speech.
There's no need to go into that.
Oh, my heart skips a beat when he does it. Really, it does. Such passion. If he talked to the board that way, I wouldn't need to placate them so much. Yes? Why are you here, Walter? The board meeting isn't for a while. Our vacations aren't coming up either.
It's the discretionary fund, Issa. I need all of it.
Ugh. This wouldn't have anything to do with that meeting you've set up at the Astro Lounge, would it?
I never said that. Did you have an agent hack into my files again?
Only after you had one hack into mine. Tell me, can mutual distrust lead to a point where it's actually the same as mutual trust? A remarkably insecure location for a clandestine meeting.
That was the point. Neutral territory in the open.
With no leverage. Oh, you must let me help. It's been too long.
I have this all taken care of.
Some investigation into the cellar. What's motivating them? Then, some preliminary casing of the Astral Lounge for security flaws. Give you the advantage if things go wrong.
Bribe a few bouncers, alter the codes on the doors.
Yes, exactly. I hate being selfish, but I would like some time with my husband.
James Newell is the broker who knows our cell. And it shouldn't be hard to find the Astral Lounge. Here, let me meet me back here. What is it?
あれ全然違うとこ来ちゃった。
Feel like getting zoned? I got what you need. Yeah, you're new here, aren't you? Name's Boone Morgan, your new best friend on Neon. If you're here for a drink or listen to the music, I've got you covered. But if you're here for something a little more exciting, we have plenty of Aurora for sale. Oh, no. Drugs are for street gangs and junkies. Aurora is on an entirely different level. I like to call it an exquisitely crafted, transcendent experience. Only problem is that won't fit on the package. Here, take a look at the menu. Now, I'm not going to lie. The Aurora is a bit expensive, but let's face it. Can you really put a price on pleasure? The Astro Lounge is one of the safest places in all of Neon. Security is hand-picked from the finest officers in the city. I'm afraid that would be a serious fire hazard. And I think it's only fair to warn you that the network security on our doors is state of the art. Then I would say you'd be interested in the Astral Lounge VIP package. For a reasonable fee, our security can be your security. We do strive for setting the most reasonable rate. A loss leader. I make you pay less now in the hopes you'll pay more over time. Well, I think we can certainly offer a discounted rate for you, if you were still interested. Excellent. Let me just apply that discount we discussed, and done. We do hope your meeting goes to your satisfaction. Enjoy the lounge.
You want to see how short my temper is?
Please try not to alert anyone to what you're doing.
Back off.
Don't go causing trouble.
Feel like making a purchase today? Hey there, welcome to Newell's. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. Information isn't... New intel? Try it. Stop. Had a
失
freelance
敗者がこれでお金い
had
く
to
わ。
chase more zone heads out of here today. I don't think they even knew what planet they were on.
Security scan complete. Threat level, medium. All weapons are currently goodbye.
よいしょ、よいしょ。
This is worth the effort.
Isa kept pestering me about this damn missing slate. Like security's got time to track something like that down.
You're still so tense. Normally, once we're alone, your shoulders relax. They're taut.
We're on to something remarkable. Maybe what I've always dreamed of.
I can tell. I can see
Don't make
your
my job
mind
any
racing.
harder.
I haven't even stopped to ask you how you're doing.
I'm fine. The board complains. I assure them. There's the occasional assassination attempt.
So, you don't need anything from me then?
I don't.
Am I just some useless stargazer? You would have been better off marrying a Hope or a Tayo, someone who could be with you at every meeting.
Oh, don't go on about that again. Needing you isn't the same as wanting you. And I'd much rather want my partner than need them. Less complicated.
I know Constellation seems to take up so much of my time. But I never stop thinking of you. Wondering what maneuvering you're doing to take over the company and drive me out.
It's how I show my love.
How are the preparations coming? To the Astral Lounge. Goodbye, my dear. See you at the next.
Oh, I'll be...
You ever hear that one about the orphan and flood?
All right, we're here. Now, I don't know what the cellar looks like, but they'll have a security briefcase with them. Larger than normal. Big enough to hold the artifact. We should split up. The code phrase to identify yourself as the buyer is Ramsey and Travers.
Code phrases?
Remember,
Take it easy.
What? I can't hear you! This place is insane!
Hello. I'm looking for work. You hiring? I think you'll agree my...
What's up?
Hiya! This is awesome!
What is it? Can't you see I'm busy drinking? Oh, really? I heard you all have a meeting in a few minutes, don't you? In one of those fancy VIP lounges? Speaking of which, I gotta get going myself. Excuse me.
yeah.
This Aurora stuff? It's blowing my mind!
I just saw our cellar walk by. Now, before we head in there, he'll ask for twice what we agreed on. Don't worry about the amount. Our goal is to get him to accept that ship in exchange. And this'll be fun.
I'm not gonna say this twice. Get the hell away.
So you're Stroud. You look different in person.
Our public relations always insists on doing some touch-ups for the official photos. Embarrassing, really.
Your security here going to stand or sit for this little meeting, making me nervous. So polite. Almost makes me forget what planet I'm on.
Am I to assume that briefcase has our item of interest?
Yeah, here it is.
Well, look at that.
One of a kind, and I know you want it.
I have the amount we agreed on.
Things have changed. I want double.
Now how am I supposed to do that?
I don't know, but your security here seems to have some fancy gear. Why don't they chip in?
What the? Security!
As you can see, we're in control. Take advantage of our generosity. Take the money.
All right. Okay. It's all yours. Hope I never see any of you people ever again.
We have it. This couldn't have gone better. Well done. Some high-pressure tactics, but we got what we were after. Time to go home. Shall we?
Stop right there. You're in possession of Slayton Aerospace property.
Ah. Slayton must have been the original owner. We don't need to do this. All's fair on Neon. Am I right?
Hand over Mr. Slayton's property. Now. It's my employer's property. That's all I need to know. You gonna make me shoot you? I'm listening. Maybe I did. Yeah. Huh. All right. But Nicholas Slayton isn't a man you want after you. Good luck with that.
Sending our men to the Astral Lounge. Slayton must be serious about getting the artifact back. We'd better get off the planet quickly. Something's gone wrong, hasn't it?
Slayton has put a bounty on your heads. He's greased a few palms. Your ship's been impounded at the spaceport.
There goes our way out. Agreed. Have a talk with the man himself.
Slayton Aerospace has offices here in the trade tower. If Nicholas is moving this quickly, he must be there or close by.
Let's head to their lobby, shall we?
How do you like that laser gun?
Welcome to Slayton Aerospace. Can I help you? I'm afraid Mr. Slayton. Arguments with Mr. Slayton.
You don't know what you're talking. There's nothing to talk about.
I'm afraid we just can't.
You have a question, leave.
Wait. This clearly isn't the executive. He's on to us.
Walter, taking what's mine, then breaking into my office. A bold move, but one easily countered.
Oh, we're trapped.
Hello, Walter, dear, are you there?
Issa?
Took longer than I'd like, but I managed to pay off one of Slayton's security consultants. They've patched me in.
All right, we've got her out. Once the door's open, just follow her instructions, okay? I'm aware of the irony of me continuing to say it'll be easy. But it'll be easy.
Doors will open in 3, 2, 1. Slayton's guards and employees are all over. Be careful. Okay. You'll want to use the vent system to slip around the vents. There's a connection to the right of the elevator hatch. Alert. No point slipping through unnoticed now. You'll have to find your way to the exit.
Always worth checking. Never know what you might find in their pockets.
You cannot.
ここか。
Die today.
has a series of catwalks that lead directly up one.
ゴリゴリゴリゴリゴリ惜しいやな。
Best not to leave anything useful behind.
You're coming in just behind the executive elevators. I'll call the one on the far end, and you can walk right over the...
You know, it's moments like this that really makes Neon the best place to do business. You steal what's mine. I trap you in the city. You infiltrate my office. I lock it down. Where else can you match wits for the highest stakes but here? You have what's mine. I, indirectly, have what's yours. We are at a stalemate. Although, I do count a few more guns on my side.
I smell credit.
Threat neutralized. You can't go away. Perhaps not the wisest decision.
I can't see. I cannot wait.
So long.
I can't.
Are you prepared to die?
People joke, say those
Hello. About time you woke. We have things to do.
Cold-blooded murder was a line I told myself I'd never cross. I can't argue with that. I'm just used to costs only being measured in money whenever I can help it.
It is rarely only money, Walter. Now you have seen that.
Well, I may not agree with every outcome, but you did everything to accomplish our goals and more. I don't often get a chance to work in the field. So, thank you.
We have lifted. So much to discuss. Stay in orbit or jump. Your call.
You hold something you have no right to. My people have killed for this. But I will offer you one chance to hand over the artifact and turn away from this path.
Oh, that's not any type of ship I recognize.
Predictable.
Stand your ground, yes. But do keep in mind the consequences. There is a line between determination and aggression.
Tell us, please. What are the artifacts? What are they for? Did you make them? What gives you more right to them than humanity?
Answering your questions is exactly what we cannot allow. Abandon your thirst for knowledge, or drown in it. A sentiment that is shared by my kind about you.
We're not the ones making threats.
Your moral grandstanding is hollow, as is your position. Make up your mind, or we will act.
I'm not liking what I'm seeing on the scans. Energy output from that ship is far above the normal range. If we spin up the grav drive now, we have a chance. We'll get through this. Hold on.
I have something I need to talk to you about.
I wish to discuss with you.
Grav drives I've never heard of
Security, prepare to be scanned for contraband.
Speculation part of my brain is an overdrive.
Scan complete. You're cleared to land at New...
Launched immediately.
Please, enjoy your
Tell
visit,
Noel to
Jones.
analyze the data off the ship's sensors.
Agreed, we should not delay. I have...
なんかちょっとバグったっぽいんで、ちょっとロードし直します。うん、なんで読み込まんねん。いけたか。
I have things I wish to discuss with you. When you have time. I have been curious. I know that your role in Constellation was thrust upon you in an unusual way. But that experience does not demand that you stay. You could have delivered the artifact and then left. Why do you stay? It does seem to be a unique situation with serious consequences. That is what keeps me here as well. My past is complicated. Anyone here will tell you I do not speak much of it. But my family always stressed the importance of having a purpose in life. You must have a reason for being. Yes, that is one way of putting it. I am often surprised at how reluctant some are to agree with the idea. They sometimes seem offended I would suggest such a thing. When I first came to New Atlantis, I was shocked at how many people go about their business every day like drones. They do their jobs, eat their food, sleep in their beds, all seemingly without concern for anything around them. Complacent. Their experience is so different from much of the settled systems. They do not know how good they have it. Yes, they were. I did not grow up amidst such luxury. Purpose cuts through adversity. I know that all too well. And these people seem to have no idea. I have. There have been times where I wondered whether it was worth it. My family is unique within the settled systems. I grew up outside the bounds of the United Colonies, or the Freestar Collective. My parents, and their parents before them, did not believe anyone outside our family could be trusted or relied upon. You can imagine, I am sure, how existence without ties to others is challenging in space. It has certainly proven valuable. Saved me. A few times, without question. For now, though, it would seem you and I have found purpose in I believe that is enough. I am pleased that we have...
How is Neon? Are you okay? Okay. I'll start transferring the data over now. Let me just bring it up on here at the table. Is that a prototype? No, that material isn't anything we... What the... Everyone, come take a look at this.
That's no faction vessel or Crimson Fleet. Secret military tech, maybe?
No United Colonies Admiral approved that starship design.
Call themselves Starborn. Demanded we hand over the artifact. Like we were children, playing with their parents' things.
What do people know? Any offshoot groups go by that name?
None in any corner of the settled systems I've seen. Maybe a distant human colony finally popping its head up? Another house for Rome?
I very much doubt that.
We ignoring the obvious here? A heretofore unknown group who just happens to know about the artifacts. I'm just gonna say it. Intelligent alien life, or extra-dimensional beings. The original creators from the furthest fringes of space.
Or beyond even that. Is the metaphor of avenging angels coming down to keep humanity from forbidden knowledge not apt here?
So, we have a lot of theories, but nothing concrete. Except that they're after the artifacts, and they're willing to take them by force.
No settled systems lab made these things, and I doubt one of them made that ship either.
So, we got some weird extra-dimensional beings that coincidentally decide to build their spacefaring vessels exactly like we do. Not so sure about that.
Some glints of shine in the dark. Ready to hand them out as soon as you please.
I have something I need to discuss with you. I do not wish to judge, but I doubt you truly need to be carrying all of that.
Dusty, let's talk.
It's been quieter around here ever since Vladimir went to live on the eye full time.
You had a hell of a shake, getting bullied in the void. Starborn sure know how to make an entrance. Ready to head back out there? The Eye can help you find the artifacts, but I'm afraid she's blind to our new competitor. Double check the safety and locks wherever you go. Okay.
Nice hat.
Anything I can help you with?
Orbital insertion completed. Switching over to standard engines.
Wrong place, wrong time. Shit. It's a mantis! Mantis!
Close their engines and main armor offline. Gear looks green, ready to land.
No breathable atmosphere. A little extra excitement, eh?
Seems like this can be an excellent way to conceal the presence of an illegal operation. I should know.
hope you are sufficient.
これで配信終わっていこうかね。
Sufficiently
よいしょ。
rested.
ご視聴ありがとうございました。チャンネル登録、高評価よろしくお願いします。それじゃあまたお会いしましょう。よいしょ。バイバイ。またね。See you.